So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to this 87 rated storyline Perisic review. Now this is of course one of the rewards for completing the holiday season objectives. After reaching level 20 you get the choice of the 87 rated Michy or the 87 rated Perisic. On my main account I went with Michy and I've already done a review on him, so if you want to see that video check out the channel. Today we're going to focus on Perisic. Now since you only get to choose one of these cards per account, I had to borrow this account to do this review, so a big thanks to Mario who was kind enough to do that, and because of him we've got this video today. Anyway, before we get into things, if you could leave a like rating on this video, that would be muchly appreciated. In the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts on this Perisic item. Also let me know which are you going to pick. Are you going to pick Michy or are you going to go for this Croatian winger item, which looks very freaking good. And Perisic is one of them players in FIFA who is just always good for me, so definitely looking forward to giving this card a go today. This video is of course sponsored by OneFootball. If you didn't know already, OneFootball is a free to download app which can provide you with the latest happenings in the sport. I've personally been using the app while editing this video to keep up to date with the Arsenal-Man United match. You can personalise the app to only give updates from the team or teams you support, and you can get updates via alerts so you know how your team's doing when you're unable to watch them live. If you want to give the app a go, like I said, it's free and you can download it using the link in the description. Okay, now that's out the way, we can get back into the review and let's take a look at this item. But before we do that, let me just quickly talk about the team. And we're going to start in a 4-5-1, but we're going to instantly switch into the 4-2-3-1. We're going to try Perisic out as both a left attacking mid and as a central attacking mid. I think he could actually do a really good job as a cam. Anyway, here are his in-game stats. He's got pretty good pace, as you can see, so we're expecting him to be pretty quick in possession. And he's also got some decent shooting stats too. His finishing attribute isn't amazing, but 82 finishing for a winger actually isn't that bad. He's got really good shot power of 88 and pretty good attack positioning rating of 87. You top that off with the 83 composure, and hopefully in front of goal, this guy will be quite a good option. He's got a 5-star weak foot too, so he can shoot off both feet pretty well in theory. His passing attributes look okay. He's got an 87 crossing rating, which is obviously very good for a winger, 82 short passing, which isn't too bad, and 77 long passing, which isn't particularly amazing, and that's why we're using the engine chem style on him to help boost some of his passing attributes, especially that long passing. That plus 10 boost hopefully will help him out a lot, especially when using him to distribute when he's in a central attacking mid role. And the dribbling department looks pretty good. He's got an 86 in-game dribbling rating, 89 ball control, and 82 reactions. His 80 agility rating isn't fantastic, and that's something I'm going to be a bit wary of, because obviously Perisic is quite a tall attacker, and the agility on him will be interesting to see how that is in matches. Finally, physically, the guy looks pretty solid. He's got a good strength rating of 78, really good stamina of 92, and very good jumping of 87. So hopefully, when it comes to aerial battles, this guy should be pretty dominant in the air, because he's a pretty tall forward. Overall, I think this card looks pretty solid, and I'm definitely excited to give this card a go, because like I've already said, Perisic in most FIFAs is pretty good for me, and I'm hoping this storyline item is no exception to that. So let's get into some matches, and let's try this item out. Okay, so for Perisic's first start with me in control, this is what we come up against. It's a team which features a lot of special items. He's got that 86 rated Patrick Vieira at CDM. He's also got a bunch of Footmus items too. So yeah, pretty interesting side. Oh wait, apparently not. Okay, so heading into Perisic's first start for me, this is what we come up against. There's some good players in this starting 11, but there's also quite a few players that aren't on full chemistry, so hopefully we can take full advantage of that in this game. Right, Neuer gets the ball out to the Croatian, and Goretzka will return the ball too. Now got a lot of space to run into. Can we get round the would-be defenders? Sadly not. Walker absolutely bodies Perisic there. Perisic down this left edge. We try and come inside. We've kept the possession somehow. Can we get through this gap? We've done quite well. Ball's into the box, but Roussillon clears. Perisic beats his man. Comes inside. Oh, he megs Walker. The ball's come to Harriet, who's got the finesse away. And Perisic gets himself a tidy little assist there. We got a bit fortunate with the ball bounce, but you know what? These things happen. And Perisic has an assist on debut. Lewandowski. Oh, that's a really nice pass. Now we've got a good bit of space. Can Perisic whip this ball in? He can. Comes to the back stick and Gnabry puts it in the back of the net. And just before the half-time whistle blows, we've got ourselves a second goal. So after that goal, my opponent has decided to rage quit. Perisic just got credited officially with 1 assist, but as we saw, he was heavily involved in both goals, which was pretty nice. So decent debut. The next team we face is a full Bundesliga side. It's pretty obvious he's doing one of the icon swap objectives. So although his team doesn't look that amazing, he still in theory could be a good player. So we have to remember not to underestimate opponents like I do in Foot Champs, because that's why I end up bottling games. Guardiola puts through a really nice through ball there for Perisic to chase. He's got a lot of space to run into. What can we do here with the Croatian? We're going to try and come back inside, get the finesse, and we do exactly that. And we score a very nice goal on the counter.
It's good attacking play this from them.
Oh, Perisic has absolutely done Mbabu there. Can he get the ball across the box? Unfortunately not. Maldini stops him. My opponent's made some good subs. Well, at the break, as you can see, it's been a relatively even first half. Obviously, my opponent is going for the icon swap, and he's made some pretty insane substitutes, it has to be said. In the second half, we're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to move Perisic into the central attacking mid-role, and we're going to try and get him on the ball a bit more in this second 45. So, hopefully we can see more from him in that central role. There's a chance for the Croatian to come forward. Oh, maybe not, he's just been tripped. Goretzka finds Perisic, who puts through a lovely through ball for Lewandowski, and he doesn't need asking twice to put the ball in the back of the net. A really nice assist once again for Perisic. Here's a chance, Lewandowski has put the ball through. Can Perisic get on the end of this one? The goalkeeper's out. We've gone for the early chip, but we went a bit too early. Can we put this game to bed? As Perisic comes forward, a lot of space for him to run into now. Going to try and go around our man. Hold up play, maybe go for the finesse or not. And there's the full-time whistle. We get a 2-1 win. Pretty tight game in the end, but we did enough to get the job done. Perisic, man of the match in game number 2 for his goal and assist. So pretty good second outing for him. And yeah, been pretty happy with his performances thus far. Our opposition for the next game is pretty insane. He's got an 86 rated Baby Vieira, a Neymar, a Futma Sissoko, and a Scream Aguero. Perisic does well there to keep all the possession under quite a bit of pressure and still got the ball there. And now he's got the ball through, but oh, big mistake by my opponent. And we still have a chance to score and we take it. Perisic, oh, nice pass there for Luan, who's going to return the ball. Now's a chance, Perisic puts it inside, great ball, and we're 2-0 up. Brilliant play from the Croatian there. Perisic with a chance. Can he score from here? Oh, he's hit the bar. And we score eventually for Gnabry. And yeah, we've somehow got a 3-0 lead now. Okay, at the break we have a 3-1 lead. We've been in control for most part of the game, but in the latter stages of the first half my opponent's come on strong, and that's where he nabbed his goal. Hopefully in the second half we can put this game to bed and go on to actually win by a comfortable scoreline. For the second 45, obviously Perisic will come into that central role, and we'll bring on Leon Bailey at left attacking mid. Good bit of play here. Good bit of play. Perisic puts the ball through for Lewandowski to surely wrap this game up, and he does exactly that. There's the full attack linking up nicely. Perisic and Luan. Returned ball. Chance for Perisic to get on the score sheet again, and he puts it into the far side. 5-1. The game is definitely over now. Uh-oh, looks like we've just been given a penalty. And a red card in the final minute. Now, we've got a chance to step up. Oh, well, I was going to chip the penalty down the middle and hope that it went in, but apparently we're not going to get the chance to do that. My opponent's quit in the 90th minute, which seems a bit pretty pointless to me, but it is what it is. Anyway, most importantly, we get the win. We got a 5-2 win, and Perisic got himself a goal and 3 assists, so a pretty good return from him in this fixture. Okay, so after playing around with this storyline item, what are my thoughts on this card? Well, straight up, I'll be honest with you guys, I wish I picked this Perisic on my main account because it's a pretty nice card, and I had a lot of fun trying this one out. So let's break things down and let's see what I liked and what I disliked about this card. So first of all, his pace. Now this guy is quick. He's actually very quick, but he's not like super rapid. So he's one of them players who can break away, but they will be caught up by the faster defenders on the opposition's team. It's very useful to cut back with this guy, and with that in mind, the 5-star weak foot definitely helps out in situations like that. So like I said, the guy's quick, but he's not like super rapid like some wingers in this game. His shooting I actually thought was pretty good, and once again with him having that 5-star weak foot, that obviously helps with shooting. He's got a really good power shot on him, and he's good for near post shots and shooting across goal, and also his finishing for a winger was to a good standard too. I don't think he's like super clinical or anything like that, but still pretty good in front of goal. Wouldn't use him as a striker personally, but I wouldn't be against it either. But he's not as good as like the top tier strikers in the game. He just finishes well for a quote-unquote winger. His positioning was good, but once again not too amazing. Occasionally didn't get involved in every attack. He does have medium wear rate, so he doesn't push forward as much as other wingers, but still, when this guy does get going forward, he gets himself into some really good positions. When I used him in a wide role, his positioning was good, but when I used him in a cam role, I thought his positioning was great, so maybe that's something to bear in mind. The guy's passing as a whole was pretty solid once more. Once again, that 5-star weak foot comes into play. He can distribute equally as well off both feet, which is nice. His crossing ability was great for me, and he set up loads of goals for me and loads of chances, so as a whole, very happy with his passing ability. Now, it is of course worth noting the fact that I did have an engine chem style on this guy, so that did boost his long passing, and I definitely feel like that helped him in game with his through ball. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Dribbling now, how is he on the ball? Well, he protects the ball quite well, which is good, and he battles for the ball a decent amount too, which is quite nice. He doesn't feel super agile though, due to his agility rating and the fact that he's quite a tall player, but still on the ball does feel pretty good, and when in space the guy is obviously quite fun to run with. Finally, physically, how is Perisic in game? Well, he didn't seem to tire at all for me, which was obviously really nice, even when I was running with him a lot, so that's good to see. Aerially, actually won a decent amount of aerial battles for me, which was great. The only time he struggled aerially was when we came up against that road to the final Mbabu, who obviously is a bit of a beast aerially. The guy's strength isn't anything insane, but it's good enough for him to hold up the ball for a bit of time. Overall then, what's the thoughts on this card? It's a really solid item, to be honest, and definitely got some good use out of it. That 5-star weak foot is just such a big bonus on a card like this, and I thought he was absolutely fantastic in the central cam role. He was good as a wide player too, but I definitely preferred him as a central cam, so that's something to bear in mind. So overall, very happy with this item, and like I say, I wish I picked this Perisic over Michy on my main account, but I didn't, so unfortunately I won't be getting this Perisic on my main, but hopefully you guys can. Anyway, we're coming towards the end of the video now. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts on this item. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.